Quick question, would you rather pay more tax or put the same amount of money in your super and let it grow for your future? If your answer to this question is yes, then stay with me. I will show you how smart SMSF trustees grow their super faster and in a legal way. And no, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is an ATO-approved strategy. Hi, my name is Anita, a CPA and a registered tax agent. Welcome back to episode number 5, ARC SMSF Made Simple. Quick disclaimer before we start, I'm a CPA and a registered tax agent, but not a licensed financial advisor. So this video is only for general information purpose only and not to be taken for financial or investment advice. Always get professional help for your personal situation. Okay, so in the previous episode we did talk about setting up an SMSF and buying property via your super fund. Today let's talk about something that directly affects your retirement outcome. So how to grow your super fund faster using contribution strategies. Well, most Australians unknowingly overpay tax simply because they don't use super strategically. So your personal income might be taxed depending on whatever the tax rate is. Maximum tax rate can go up to 47%, right? But money inside the super fund in accumulation phase is only taxed at 15%, and in the retirement phase potentially at 0%. So here's the real question. Why give extra money to the ATO when you can legally put it towards your super fund, right? Future instead. So what are the type of contributions that you can make? Well, there's a concessional contribution and there's a non-concessional contribution. So concessional contributions are before tax contributions, such as the employer contribution or your salary sacrifice or your personal deductible contributions. And for FY25, the financial year FY25, the concessional cap is $30,000, right? And anything within this cap is only taxed at 15% inside your super, significantly lower than most personal tax rates. And here's a bonus. If your total super balance is under 500,000, you may be able to carry forward unused concessional caps from the previous years, allowing even larger tax effective contributions, which is really good. So non-concessional contribution, so what is it? So these are the after tax contribution. So for FY25, what is the limit? 120,000 per year is the limit, or up to 360,000 using the 3-year bring forward rule if you're eligible for that. So this is how many SMSF trustees accelerates their long-term wealth building strategy. Yeah. Here's the cheeky truth. Most people never maximize their contribution limits. So they miss the tax savings, they miss the compounding growth, they retire with less than what they could have, right? Not because they cannot, but because nobody explained it in a simple way. Now you know, so you don't have any excuses. One of the biggest mistakes that I see for people is people usually set up an SMSF, they invest well, but never optimize the contributions. So that's like buying a beautiful car and never putting the fuel in it. It looks great, but it is not going to go anywhere without the fuel, right? So why planning matters? Because your contribution strategies must consider your income, your age, your tax rate, your total super balance, your retirement timeline. So if you get it wrong, you will trigger the extra tax. So if you get it right, your retirement accelerates. So at ARC Accounting Solutions, we help SMSF trustees structure contribution strategies, or you maximize your tax efficiency, stay within the ATO caps, and keep compliance clean. So your super grows without any surprise. So if you're thinking about setting up your SMSF, am I using my super as smartly as I could, then let's have a quick chat. No pressure, just clarity. In episode 6, I will reveal the SMSF mistakes that triggers ATO audits and how to avoid them. So that's one important, so don't miss out. If you enjoyed today's episode, like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time.